on their offense in the second half of last night's game. Were they doing anything that you hadn't seen before on film?
No, actually, that's the way they've been playing the last, I think, 3-4 games. Games that we've scouted. Teams have been jumping out on them and building leads. And in the second half, they've been able to come from a 10, 15-point deficit and score defensively. They tighten up. We knew that is how they've been playing the last couple games, that Kyrie in that second half was going to get aggressive. And they did just that. Defensively, they tightened up and got more aggressive on the ball. And offensively, Kyrie, started to take it upon himself to make plays.
How did he feel you guys reacted to their pressure? It seemed like it was awfully difficult to get shots, particularly in the third quarter.
Well, that team showed us tonight that there's another level in the NBA that you have to get to. And that's what we are, working towards, building, being able to play with that type of pressure defensively, play with, with the same pace offensively. And, we're trying to get there. I think our guys have been working hard and been doing some good things, but you can't have 20 turnovers against a team that good. And, they forced 20 turnovers. We played in traffic tonight. I thought we had our heads down with their pressure as opposed to moving the ball. We just didn't handle the pressure well. We couldn't set screens because they did a good job of jamming the ball and getting over the screens. So you have to give them credit. And for us, it's a night to learn that we're playing some good basketball, but there's another level when you meet up with a team like this.
Miles got those 3 fouls in the first half. A couple on the screens might have been questionable. I don't know. Do you feel like he's putting pressure on himself?
No, I think, those are just they were questionable calls. Kyrie's just throwing his head back, running into the screen, throwing his head back, and the official called that. And basically he told me that he blew those calls.
Told you that?
Yeah, because I guess he looked at it at halftime and said that, we were right. But, that's a play that, a few years ago guys were getting away with, called the flop. And, I thought, the officials was reacting more to the so-called contact as opposed to, was Miles there and set. No, I mean, it happens. It's a tough call. It's a tough call to make, and Kyrie did a good job of selling it.
Nate, in the first half, you guys had things going pretty well. You mentioned the Celtics defense, but anything else that changed that you got that was different for you guys in the second half, because it looked like you were handling things fairly well at the beginning of the game?
I thought we kind of hit a wall. The guys who played last night, and they played last night, but I thought we looked like we were, looking for some oxygen in that second half. We were winded. Thaddeus played 19 minutes in that first half, and we looked a little fatigued. And, they were able to turn up their pressure, force us into turnovers, and capitalize off that. And, again, that is what they've been doing probably the last 3-4 games that we've watched.
When you're shorthanded, after obviously Lance has to go into the starting lineup, how much more difficult does it make for the second unit to give you that spark that you have been getting?
Well, injuries are part of the game, and Lance, I thought, stepped in and got us going early in the game, and everybody had to be ready. Joe saw some minutes. I thought he did a pretty good job in there, and Damian, who hadn't played in a while, came in and gave us some minutes. And was able to, just keep things close when they were in there. But I thought, a couple of our guys, we just looked a little winded second half, and they were able to turn up their pressure defensively and force us into mistakes.